Well, I don't know if I'm recording yet, but if I am, good morning, YouTube. Today is Sunday. I believe it is April 10th. It is. And this is Jon T-Gill. I'm headed out to Cameron Park. If I'm not recording, then I will know as soon as I check my mirror out. Okay, so as you saw, my camera was running. So welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jon T-Gill, and I'm coming at you live from the back of my motorcycle. And I've probably said it a couple of times before, but I have a excuse me, let me start over. I have a 1997 Honda VT 1100 C2 with this really awesome custom paint job. Piece of shit. God, you're a fucking piece of shit. And that happens almost all the fucking time. Fucking car people or cages or whatever the fuck they're called. They don't give a fuck. But yeah, last night, this morning, I was sitting here and I was really wondering if I was actually going to make it out to ride today. Because part of me really didn't want to ride. Part of me was like, I don't even know what to talk about. So I decided to look online for like random topic generators and stuff like that. And before I get into what I found, I'd like to kind of put it out there. I got me some new gloves this month from a website called Sportman's Guide. And I believe they're a .com entity. So that would be sportsmansguide.com. They're a really nice company. And the only thing I really have to say bad about these gloves is that I kind of wish I'd realized that they ran a little bit high on their sizes. Because my other gloves are size medium, so I bought size medium. And these are just a bit on the larger size. As I die. Oh shit, excuse me. So yeah, they're a little bit bigger than my other pair of gloves. And I thought about, well, actually I thought about sending them in. So I contacted the company about it. And it was a little bit more than I could necessarily afford right now. So I think right now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of hang on to them and see how they work. I mean, they're gloves, so I mean they fit right. They're just a little baggy in the fingers. I mean, that's my fingertip. So yeah, I probably should go down to a small, but I think right now I'm just gonna kind of wing it for a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. But yes, back to the topic that I had kind of seen on the computers that I kind of wanted to touch base a little bit. And granted, it's a different take on the actual topic I saw. The actual topic I saw is, what is your favorite smell? I'm going to do a slight alteration of it, because if you've watched any of my previous videos, which I hope you did, if you didn't, it's no big deal, you can go back and watch them. But I'm a disabled veteran. I was in the Army. I am an Iraqi war veteran, 07 to 08, 09, whatever. And we did 15, 16 months in Iraq, was our full tour. And one of the things that I kind of read a little bit while I was over there is that different things will trigger that I'm finally home sensation once you actually leave the combat zone and come back stateside. And that's kind of why I'm going into this topic of favorite smells. And it's not necessarily my favorite smell. And to be honest, to some people it's a very putrid smell. But for me, the smell that kind of solidified me being home after my tour in Iraq was one of the many road trips that I was on. I had passed a dead skunk on the side of the road. And we all know what that smells like when we're driving in cars. Well, I was driving a car, but the smell of that skunk is what kind of put my mind at a little bit of ease to I'm home. And yes, I will go as far as I enjoy this passing skunks on the side of the road, because that smell to me is very sweet compared to what it smelled like in Iraq. Crap. Did I shift gears? Okay, I did shift. Alright. But just to give you a heads up, with the possibility of describing the smell of Iraq to you, I've talked to Iraqi interpreters, and the biggest question I asked was, why is Iraq so dirty with trash all over the place? And he told me that the majority of Iraqis believed that if Allah wanted Iraq to be clean, he would do it himself. So the Iraqis didn't pick up the trash. They didn't clean it up because they sincerely believed that if Allah wanted Iraq to be clean, Allah would come down and clean Iraq. So you have that mess, just trash and mess all over the place. And then where we were located, we had I say burn pits, and they weren't really burnt. Well, I guess you could say they were burn pits, but they were the local dump for the installation or post or complex that we were staying at, that the American soldiers, and not just American soldiers, but the Allied Forces soldiers also, is where we would take our trash and they would turn around and they would burn it to get rid of it. And we were but maybe 3 3 to 5 miles away from it, where we actually stayed at, my unit stayed at. I shouldn't say just my unit, my platoon specifically. We were 3 to 5 miles away from this trash burn. So you have a bunch of burning trash. You have a dirty environment, trashy environment. So the smells weren't that great. So compared, yes, skunk smell is like perfume compared to it. So again, for me, like I said, when I came, my final solidification of I'm home is dead skunk smell, or just skunk spray smell in general. And I mean, I'm weird, and that's okay. But that was, I mean, like I said, that was random topic that I found on Facebook. Not Facebook, I'm sorry, just random internet Google search. And I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different, because I mean, last couple of videos it's just been completely fucking random. So I figured, okay, here's a random topic. That's actually a topic. Well, I'm coming up here to Pecan Bottoms, and I hope you enjoyed this half of the ride. And I'll see you on the other half. And I hope that the other half turns out just as nice. If we do have fighters here today, I will get video of it and show it. But as you can see right now, it's empty. So this is T-Gill signing off.